Hi, hello, welcome, welcome to my channel, Knitting Latvian. Hello, my name is Ingrid and I am from Riga, Latvia. And I'm here to tell you about my knitting journey during the July. Yep, July. July has been very rainy. There have been a couple of days that were more sunnier, or it wasn't raining that much, and it's supposed to be summer outside, but it is not. I had some time also for knitting, as always. That is how I usually spend my evenings after work. I like to chill with my knits after a work day. But let's start with my, I would say they're not quite finished, but almost finished objects. Yeah, I will start with this pile. Here I will be holding this up. Hopefully you can see. I have a finished vest. It's curling up on itself for now. It is almost finished. It hasn't been blocked. I haven't sewn in the buttons yet. So here I'm holding a Maggie vest. Maggie vest. It is an like a slipover or a little vest that has an opening in the front that you can button up. It has a round neck, and it also has ribbings all over on the neck area, on the armholes, and also on the bottom. It has 1x1 ribbing and casted off with Italian bind off, as you can see here. Yeah, it has little buttonholes for 6 buttons, and they're like on the other side. Pattern is worked top down, as I usually like to work with this kind of construction, and the needles for this were 3.5 and 3mm needles. Yeah, about the materials, at last something has come out of this combination of yarns. They're quite nice, but this specific combination of these two yarns, somehow I had started like 2 other projects with it, but I didn't finish. I just abandoned them. But the third time I didn't finish it. So here are the materials. This kind of Lana Gatto VIP luxury yarn. Color number is 8435, 200 meters for 50 grams, and and 80% of this is merino and 20 cashmere. Yeah, very soft and bouncy, and it's not hairy at all. Yeah, very bouncy and soft yarn. Plus the mohair. This is what is left over. It was in a cone, but because I unraveled it a couple of times, I caked it up. Now it's a flat cake. Yeah. So this is my almost first finished object. So I have to sew on the buttons and block it, and I will be able to wear it later in the autumn. Yeah. Next thing up is this red cardigan. No, I have weaved in the ends. I haven't just cut the rest. Yeah. I think the scissors weren't near when I weave them in, so I just have to cut them and block it, and afterwards I will sew the buttons. Yeah, this is the Maggie's cardigan, but patterned by Petiteknit, as well as was the vest. The cardigan is worked with 4mm needles for the stockinette and 3.5 for the ribbings, and as well it has a round neck opening in the front because it's a cardigan, and it will have the buttons along this, the buttonholes along the right side of the placket, and yeah, the arms are full length. And the size I made was the second smallest. Yeah, I wanted it to be a little bit tighter. Maybe I showed it, yeah, the last time we went, but it is the Drops Daisy plus Drops Silk mohair. The Daisy's color is 2O, and yeah, bright red is the Kid Silk. So the construction is top down with the mixed with some mixed techniques. The cardigan starts on the back with this kind of combined construction where the like the slope of the shoulder is made. Also the shoulder front is picked up and made back and forth, worked, and yeah, an interesting construction. And later on it goes in like into the raglan, but the construction of this kind of cardigan, of this Maggie cardigan, really hugs shoulder in the right place. So yeah, I had done it. Strawberry season has also ended. Okay. I could buy actually strawberry buttons for this. That would be nice. That would be great actually. Yeah, like 6 little strawberries. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I will keep it in mind. Yep, this was my second finished object, and the last finished object for July is actually a tiny sweater. Not for a human, but for a doll, for a lafufu. And sweater inspired by the Moby sweater, and yeah, here it looks like more like a tunic on this little fellow. So it has these crisscross mock cables, the simple cables, and also on the sides there's moss stitch, and yeah, and 1x1 ribbing and tubular cast off. Took the inspiration from the Moby sweater and put something together calculated something on a piece of paper, and then this is what came out. It's oversized. It looks more like a dress. It has like only ribbings for an arms, but it looks like this. I have some fun with this. The needle size was 3mm needles, and the yarn was Limba Jutina, a local 100% wool 3-ply, or the meter is just like 250 meters per 100 grams, something like that, in natural white color. Yeah. Yeah, I just like to have fun even with these kind of projects. Yeah, but this is unfinished. This is finished and blocked, and it is being worn. on this doll. Yeah, those are the finished things, and let's move forwards to the whips that I'm working on right now. Let's grab this one first. I almost poked my eye. So here I have a start of a black cardigan. I'll hold it up. A oversized cardigan. It's oversized on me, and also the recipient will have an oversized fit. First time actually making a cardigan for a male. Yeah, the recipient will be a male, and I'm also trying to play around the construction. Okay, the construction is drop shoulder with the if you can see, sloped shoulders with increases. Yeah, here's the neck part, and here's the increases for the shoulder. And I'm now working on the left side of the cardigan, and soon I will join both of the three parts together and work on the length for the shoulder for the cardigan. Afterwards, it will have a double knitted band around the front, and one by one ribbings on the bottom and on the arms. Needles are 4.5mm needles, and the material, here is the material, Alize Alpaca Royale, the new variant. So the color is 60. Yeah, black color. Yeah, unfortunately in the darker areas I can't see anything. I just feel, or just I don't work with it. When it will be a little bit brighter or sunnier outside, I can work. Otherwise I have to have a great lighting to see the stitches. I like the material, how it feels when I'm working. Yes, it has like a 50% of acrylic, the rest of it is wool and alpaca, but I really like the result of this material. It is soft and it is flowy. The result is flowy. So I will be working on this cardigan. Yeah, the pattern is made up. It has no particular pattern. Yeah, this is one thing I'm working on. The next one is a little bit more colorful, but also more wintry. Let me hold it up. It looks for now like this. It's the start of a colorwork sweater, and it's a drop shoulder sweater. Here's the back, drop shoulder sweater with colorwork. The sweater will be also like a gift or order for my coworker, and I have time still to make it. It's only July, but yeah, very tedious. I have put this on hold for a bit because it's really hard actually to work on the color work part. Yeah, so I'm working with 4mm needles, and the materials I'm using is like this. Alize Lana Gold Fine, 390 meters per 100 grams, and it's half acrylic, half wool. Yeah, this is the pink color. I have the pink color is 178. Lilac color is 166, and the base color is a little off-white color, and I don't have a label with it. And with the base color, I'm adding this alpaca strand to help with the gauge and make it more nicer for touch and for wearing. Yeah, hopefully it will last for the entire sweater, otherwise I will have to make another attempt with this because I won't be unraveling this mess. Or I will just say, sorry, I tried, I don't want to make this. And the last thing I have here is a start of a vest. I open sleeveless vest. Yeah, vests are sleeveless usually. And it looks like this for now. I just have joined the fronts and the back, and I will be working now for back and forth until I like the length of it. So pattern here I'm using is a November vest by Petiteknit. It's a brioche vest. The double knitted placket, as you can see here, is worked together. I like how the brioche stitches show the increases. You can see from afar the increases. I like this detail. And afterwards it will also have this kind of same placket around the armholes, and maybe at the end I will also make the pockets for this. I will see how long it is, how I like it, because the vest is actually a little bit to the thicker side. And yeah, needles I'm using are 3.5 for the entire thing. I think I can work with these. And the wool is this kind of wool that I have thrifted, a Shetland wool, and everything is written in German. It is a new wool, I guess, and it has 125 meters for 50 grams. Yeah, I have 9 balls of this, so yeah, I will work until it ends. Here's the back. I really like the back detail, how the shoulders worked out. Yeah, and I'm that far for now. Those are my whips, and I will share quickly what I have bought this month. First thing is this fluffy fluffy yarn ball. It's called Angora 2 from Midara company. It's the Lithuanian yarn brand, and in this contains 750 meters per 100 grams. It has 50% mohair, 30 acrylic, and 20 of new wool. The color is 540, and I think I will be making some kind of wrap or shawl with it. This is my first purchase. Second one are 2 yarn cakes. One is this interesting blue color. This is like an alpaca blend with synthetic fiber, and I have almost 100 grams with this. The last thing I have here is this rust brown color with mohair and also polyester in between to hold it together. And I have like a little bit over 100 grams with this. I think I will be pairing it with another yarn that I have in my stash that it exactly matches this color perfectly, and maybe some kind of sweater for autumn, and this kind of rust color would be great. Yeah, so these were my purchases and all of my knitting things that I wanted to share. Lastly, I would like to share some news with you, an announcement. that will change the future of this channel a little bit, I think. Professionally, I have been working as a dental nurse or assistant for 11 years. For the past year, I have dreamed to become a hygienist. And yeah, I got into the school and I will be studying for 2 years now. I will be starting in September my studies, and yeah, that will, I think, impact my knitting time, my free time, and that means that I don't know yet how I will be able to knit or even to talk with you guys. Yeah. So the podcasts won't be monthly. We'll see how often I will be able to gather my knitting to make a meaningful podcast episode. So yeah, wish me luck. I hope you're well. I hope you can also chase your dreams and fulfill them. I'm glad that you have been with me for these almost 2 years. I really liked sharing with you my knitting diary. So yeah, I won't be going anywhere. I won't be posting that often on YouTube for now. We'll see how the time goes, how much time I will have. Okay, that is it for this podcast.